Hello and welcome. Thank you so much for joining me here today to talk about books. And today's book is my third book for the month, and it is my adult fiction book this month, Finlay Donovan Jumps the Gun by L. Casimano. It's a mystery with romance elements, and it's the third book in the Finlay Donovan series, which began with Finlay Donovan is Killing It. Because it is the third book in the series, I won't go into too much detail so that I don't tell you something that happened in an earlier book if you haven't read that book yet. I am going to give an overview of the series, so let's get started. Finlay Donovan is an author. Her husband Stephen recently left her, and he is planning to marry another woman. He and Finlay have two children, Delia and Zach. And since they have been separated, Finlay has been running short of money and is behind on bills. Finlay and her agent are meeting at a restaurant to talk about the plot of the book she's planning to write. And in that book, the main character is a contract killer. One of the other diners overhears their conversation and misunderstands completely, thinking that Finlay is the contract killer. And that diner leaves a note offering a lot of money if Finlay can take care of her husband. Finlay and Vero, her nanny and accountant, go from one situation to the next, being drawn deeper and deeper into the assassination plots. Along the way, Finlay meets two potential love interests, Gillian, who is studying to be a lawyer, and Nick, a police officer who helps her with the research for her new book. If you are looking for a gritty mystery, then pass this series by. These books are fast-paced and laugh-out-loud funny. The plot twists more than you'll believe, and they're very quick reads. What else can you read for a fast-paced experience? I have a couple different types of suggestions for you. We're going to start with two mysteries and finish up with two books that are laugh-out-loud funny. But with each of these books, you aren't going to want to put them down. First up is one of the fastest-paced books I have ever read. It also takes so many turns, you won't know what's happening, and you will be compelled to read to the end. The book is Gone Girl by Gillian Flynn. Nick Dunn is married to Amy, and it is the morning of their 5th anniversary, but Amy has disappeared. The police are contacted. Their main suspect is Nick himself, and he is behaving oddly. Additionally, Amy's friends say that Amy was keeping secrets from him, and she was also afraid of Nick. Nick swears this isn't true, but a search of his computer shows some very strange searches. So what really happened to Amy? Like I said, it's a fast-paced book, and if you knew these characters in real life, you would think that they were a complete mess. But it's a book that will keep your attention and interest the whole way through. Big Little Lies by Liane Moriarty, which I first read because I was staying in a motel and they were advertising the HBO series. And I knew I would never see the series, so I decided I needed to read the book. Three women are at a crossroads. Madeline is funny, biting, and passionate. Her memory is long, and she forgives no one. Celeste is beautiful. Everyone who sees her stops and stares, but Celeste is paying a price for the illusion of perfection. Jane is new to town, and she is a single mother. She's so young that some of the other mothers think she is the nanny, but she has a mysterious past and a sadness that permeates her being. All three of these women have secrets that range from problems with their marriages to past traumas. There are twists and turns that will keep you interested and reading until the end of the book. So next I have two books by Sophie Kinsella. She's the author of the Shopaholic series. Today we're going to talk about two of her other titles. Finding Audrey, which is a young adult contemporary novel. Audrey's family is a little off the wall, but she loves them. When Audrey develops anxiety, her family is there to help. But Audrey often feels the need to protect herself. When she meets her brother's teammate Linus, she is energized. She can talk with him in a way she cannot talk with anyone else. Audrey is recovering as their friendship deepens and a romantic connection develops, helping Audrey and her entire family. This story blends comedy and romance with psychological insight. And our final book, also by Sophie Kinsella, is Can You Keep a Secret? Emma has an irrepressible spirit. And she also has secrets that she would not tell anyone until Emma finally has been trusted to attend a meeting representing Panther Cola, the company she works for. She has big hopes for the meeting, but it bombs. She's on the plane going home when the plane hits turbulence. Emma is petrified. She thinks this is the end. And so she turns to the man sitting next to him and tells him all of her secrets. Every last one, including the one where, when she and a coworker want to get out of work for a while, one of them will come up to the other and say, "Hey, can I go through some numbers with you?" And then they actually go to the coffee shop and hang out there for a while. In fact, she is in the middle of blurting out all of her secrets when he tells her that the plane has landed. They're safe. Emma's overjoyed, but she's also embarrassed. But she's very glad that he was a stranger and she will never see him again. So when she gets to work on Monday, she finds out that they're preparing for a visit from the CEO of the company. And when he arrives, you guessed it, it's the same man who sat next to her on the plane. The one she confessed all of her secrets to. If you're looking for a quick read that is a lot of fun, look no further. I laugh every time I read this book. It's not everyone's cup of tea. It's light, it's fluff, but it is so good. And there we are. I have to apologize for not posting my Explore and Create video last week. The prep for it is taking much longer than I expected, and I had meetings on my days off, but I will get it posted in a couple of days here. So keep your eyes open for that. I will be back next week when we will talk about the book Painted Devils by Margaret Owen, which I have now finished. So we can look forward to that also. I hope that you will join me then. And until then, I hope that you enjoy all that you do and all that you read. And thank you.